this time with a different group of hunters in the central part of the state. It was a beautiful and foggy morning, and hopes were high as we set things up.
Here we are on a goose hunt in central Michigan. Jordan just hopped out with us this morning. We got everything set up. Decoys, blinds, birds have been here the last couple days, nice and comfortable in this wheat field. It's real foggy this morning, low wind, so we'll see what time they fly, and if they want to play nice, participate. Numbers were pretty strong in the beginning, and usually that second to third week, you're kind of in between the residents and the molts showing up. We had a good push of molts about a week ago. We definitely could use another push and could definitely use some crops coming down. Today we're hunting over about 4 to 5 dozen Dave Smith decoys. They're all full bodies, about the nicest decoys you can get without getting to stuffers. But having no wind, we kept everything nice and tight so we can pretty much shoot the whole spread. It's a nice realistic set. A lot of these geese have been here, for the whole season, so they've been getting shot at by other groups of guys. So you have to look nice and real and give them a good presentation so that you hopefully can fool them.
The morning couldn't have started out a whole lot better, with the first flock of geese doing exactly as we had hoped. As the sun slowly started to rise, we all enjoyed the sights and sounds of goose hunting, as well as some quality dog work along the way.
Shoot them, guys, right up top, lead them! Here. Kill him! Old 10 gauge.
Doug's a young pup from Southern Oak Kennels North out of Athens, Michigan. He's a British import. He's actually born overseas and brought over. Didn't quite make the cut for their breeding requirements, but he definitely is a darn good dog in the field. So we've been able to put him to work, and he's still just getting back in the swing of things. By the end of the season, again, he'll be a seasoned beast. But he's been shopping around, picking up a bird, dropping it, whatever. But that's just nitpicky stuff. It's always good to watch the dogs work. So he loves it. I think he loves his job more than we love to hunt, honestly. So you can see how excited he is, and definitely enjoy the footage of that.
Hey, right over top again, guys. Get ready. Let's go!
So we're probably partway through the morning. We've had a good bit of action already. The bigger flocks haven't really wanted to participate, so that's kind of a bummer. We had a couple good spins, 15 to 30, decoy pretty well. To be expected though, finishing from one side, finishing from the other side, finishing from out front, over the back, no wind. You gotta take what you can get. So we've had some flybys that it's like, should you shoot, should you not? Definitely that last pair, probably should have called it, but they live to see another day. So I'm sure there's still a few more birds with it being foggy like this that are gonna bop around a little bit throughout the morning. So we'll see if we can't keep picking away at them. Waterfowl hunting can be as easy or as complex as you want to make it. At this point, we've obviously made it pretty complex. We've got some of the nicest decoys and equipment you can get, competition grade calling. Paul's won tons of competitions, but at the end of the day, practicing, sounding like a goose is important, but reading what to give the geese while they're working you is even more important. So focusing on how the geese react to your calling is going to be number one. Are they responding well and coming towards you? Are they starting to pull off? Is it a calm day? Like today, it's very calm. Once they get inside that 100-yard mark, you might pull their attention and hit them real hard at a distance. But once they start coming into inside of 100 yards, you're going to blow them right out if you call too much. So we really try and slow it down a little bit and just sound like real geese on the ground, honks, clucks, moans, and really help to finish those geese where you want them. And if they're finishing where you want them, just let them do their thing. Sometimes no calling at all does a really good job. So you want to ultimately look like live geese on the ground. So the calling paired with a lifelike spread. We had the spread kind of a little bit tighter this morning, but as it's gone on and they've, like I said, finished from different directions, we kind of shifted a few things. So it's a little bit choppier right now to kind of get them to focus on the middle of the hole. Some days they're going to land in the open space. Some days they're going to land in the decoys. It really depends how aggressive they're feeding. These geese are very comfortable in this field. They probably know, hey, there's plenty of food to go around. We don't need to be that aggressive. But other places, bigger flocks of birds, they're going to be real aggressive and land in the decoys or ahead of the decoys to get ahead of that feed line of birds.
We were having a great morning, with plenty of birds to show for it. But as Connor explained, there's a lot more to waterfowl hunting than just how many birds end up on the ground.
Ultimately, guiding and outfitting, killing birds is what's paying the bills. It's kind of what your reputation becomes, and you do want to be known for being productive in that regard. But at the end of the day, it's not about killing. It really is about the entire overall experience. So once you start shifting from focusing on killing, and then remembering, hey, this is why we actually do it, bringing everybody together around the camaraderie of waterfowling, getting youth introduced to the sport or new hunters introduced to the sport. That's what it's really all about. So don't ever get too washed up and focusing on just killing in piles and social media that you get so distracted by what waterfowling really is at its roots. So I really enjoy being able to share it with guys that have waterfowl hunted for much longer than I've been alive, in days before spending time in the field with a cell phone was a thing, and hearing those stories and how things have changed. But at the end of the day, we do get right down to the roots. Nothing really has changed when you focus on that camaraderie aspect of waterfowling.
The early goose season has come and gone, but there's still lots of good waterfowl opportunities ahead. Good luck to all of the waterfowl hunters out there, and special thanks to Connor and the crew for letting me tag along on a fun day of goose hunting here in mid-Michigan.